stockings or something of the sort. Isn't that going to make him sweat more if the bout goes the distance?
Yeah, it probably make his legs sweat a little bit more, but not too much because it's kind of cool here. It's winter time, so it shouldn't hurt him too bad.
Yeah, plus there's massive air conditioning in the tent. Referee is Frank Santore.
Ready here. Ready?
And that was the tinkle of the bell for round one. Right hand lead lands from Mayweather, countering over Manfredy's jab.
Very quick hands.
Quick hands and quick feet. He punches you and then poof, he's gone. And the Mayweather camp sees the speed advantage as being so big that Floyd Sr. relentlessly insulted Manfredy in the promotional build-up to the fight. He took great pleasure in saying in front of Manfredy, he's a bum, and my son will beat him easily. The fighter was considerably more diplomatic in his public pronouncements and never misses the chance to say Angel's a good fighter, and I'm sure he'll fight well.
The fighters usually try to maintain respect, good respect for one another.
Picked up a key element of the Mayweather plan. When Manfredy tries to stick his jab, Floyd Jr. thinks he can counter rapidly over it because he doesn't think Angel gets it back rapidly enough.
He already was able to counter it one time early in the fight.
Manfredy, it would appear, can do best if he can pin Floyd Jr. against the ropes and hammer him on the inside.
He has to try to pressure Floyd, but he has to be sure that he doesn't run into any of Floyd's big, quick punches. Counter punches will what they will be.
And Manfredy trying to get to the body as he momentarily flashes Mayweather to the ropes. Floyd slips away. Mayweather starting to flick his jab.
Manfredy's throwing good body shots here early too, which will neutralize the speed some if he can do it over a period of time. But Floyd has very quick hands. He's showing very good head movement.
Angel says, I have to cut off the ring, and then cut it off again. So far, he has on a couple of occasions been able to do exactly that and pin Mayweather against the ropes. Now he lands one again as Mayweather slips back away from the ropes.
Doing much better in the second half of the round, Manfredy, than he did early on.
And a body shot by Mayweather to punctuate round one. If you ever want a spectacular silver pair of boxing trunks like those worn by Angel Manfredy, you can get them from a woman in New York of Puerto Rican extraction named Margarita Santiago. She does the trunks for Lou Duval and for Manfredy, and also has done some work for Lennox Lewis at times. The little wings on Angel's trunks are the best touch I've seen.
But they're not going to give him speed. Good right hand by Mayweather.
And he follows it up by following straight up the middle with another right hand lead. Left hook lands for Mayweather, and he's gone right up the middle through Manfredy's guard. Manfredy trying to find him so that he can cut off the ring and try to hammer him to the body as he was able to do in the latter stages of round one.
Yeah, and Mayweather turned southpaw momentarily. Didn't fool Manfredy at all. He came in with a straight right hand.
This is the pace that Manfredy needs to make Mayweather fight. He has to make the young, quicker fighter throw a lot of punches in order to neutralize some of his speed. He just has to make sure that he does not run into the big counter punches.
So the Manfredy plan should be pressure, pressure, pressure.
Yes,
now Manfredy turns southpaw for a moment.
And turns back.
Good right hand by Manfredy.
Straight up the middle by Manfredy.
If you're slower than your opponent, the thing to do is to pressure him to try to make his arms tired so that you can wear him down to where he can be not as where he won't be as fast as he was in the early part of the fight.
Right hand lead lands for Manfredy, and he comes back with a hammering left hook to the body. Mayweather was so successful early countering over Manfredy's jab that Manfredy for the moment has dispensed with it and is leading with the right hand instead.
Yes, his corner told him to throw the double jab some, but he's doing the right thing. Pick the time to throw the jab because that's what Mayweather's looking for.
And Mayweather seems a tiny bit confused as to what to do to mount his own offense now that Manfredy isn't throwing the jab, but there's a good idea. Mayweather with a right over the top stuns Manfredy.
He's not confused at all. He's just boxing, keeping Manfredy out in the ear so he can see Manfredy.
Manfredy in trouble as Mayweather pounds away. Manfredy almost went down. He won't take a knee, but he isn't throwing back. Mayweather pounding, pounding, and this one's going to be stopped too. Same spot in the ring where the heavyweight bout was stopped. Of this stoppage, I'm not quite as critical.
I'm not either. I still thought it was a little quick. I think Manfredy was dazed. He should have taken a knee, pulled himself together, maybe too proud to do that.
That's usually what happens with a champion. Much too proud to go down unfortunately.
He seemed at a moment even to consider going down and pulled himself back up. And the difference here in the stoppage, guys, to me is that unlike Tua, Mayweather was landing virtually every punch in the rally.
Yeah, he's landing a lot more punches. He was hurting Manfredy. Manfredy was not throwing punches back, and he wasn't doing a great job of getting out of the way of punches either.
Yep, all of which conspires to say it was a more defensible stoppage than the one which preceded it in the heavyweight fight, although again, Angel Manfredy is going to say that was too quick.
No, you have to give the referee credit too because he thought about it a couple times, but he said, wait a minute, let me make sure I don't do this too early. We've had one early stoppage. Let's not make it two in one night.
But a period of time passed, Manfredy wasn't throwing back, and Floyd Mayweather Jr. has another big, stunning victory to cap off his rise to stardom in 1998. And with yet another nod to Roy Jones and Shane Mosley and what they both accomplished this year, there, in the eyes of many, is your fighter of the year for 98, Floyd Mayweather Jr.
That's real bullshit. That's bullshit. I think he's had a terrific year. But Shane Mosley, to me, who defended his title 5 times and won 5 stoppages and knockouts, was the fighter of the year. There you saw that quick right hand. What makes this fighter so dangerous that you don't know when it's coming.
And here's the rally that prompted the referee, Frank Santori, to stop it. Land, land, miss, land, miss, miss, land, miss.
Notice Manfredy did not throw a noticeable punch during that whole time.
Yeah, from this point forward, I don't think he throws another shot. Should have gone down. Should have gone down. Would have given himself a chance to continue. Too proud to go down.
Yes, he should have taken a knee.